Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Outer Worlds gameplay. Allow me to get back into my window here. I was just starting the recording. Resume. Had to do a couple of test runs because, well, I'm actually just going to go ahead and apologize for the previous episode. There's a whole solid hour of terrible audio balances of the game audio and my mic. So I greatly appreciate your patience with that. I mean, this is my first series I've ever made, so you know, got a little bit of kinks to work out. But anyway, back to the game here. I've really been enjoying it so far. I haven't done much. I mean, I just found my first side quest, but I'm liking the vibes that I'm getting from this game. I'm really liking it a lot. That's about all I can say about it right now. I mean, there's a lot more I could go into, but, let's just go ahead and start off with transitioning to Edgewater, shall we? Raising your dialogue skill is good for conversations, also unlocks combat dialogue abilities that distract and disable your enemies. Interesting. Alright, found Edgewater. Let's see, I'm just gonna make sure... Okay, yeah, we do have the side quest selected. So, just a little bit of a sidebar here. I usually try to go for like completionist runs of these types of games where it's open world RPGs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to do side quests like as I find them. Granted, who knows what's gonna happen like through the series and what direction I'm gonna feel like going, but that's at least the way I'm gonna start out trying to do this. I want to do all the side stuff. I want to find all the little goodies and all that stuff. I want to read stuff. I want to experience this world to its fullest. So, first and foremost, let's go into this barber shop because we appear to have a Conrad Sadek here. No loading screen. That's cool. Hey there, bud.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
It's really interesting to me that these guys are actually reacting to what I'm wearing. I like that. That's a good touch. Good job, Obsidian. Alright. I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Good to know. I mean, let's just cut to the chase. Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Big talk for you're broke.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Damn, dude. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Well, just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do.
Hmm.
Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Okay. Necklace. Some energy cells. I can steal this stuff. Corporation Service Award. What does that say? A medium-sized award, typical of the kind of given at an annual company achievement banquets galaxy-wide. What was this award for? Most unused paid time off? Greatest amount of coffee drunk in one break? Fewest bathroom rests? You will never know. You're right. I won't. So, like, oh. I wonder if I can, like, just go ahead and take this shit. So, like, I'm clearly gonna take this bit cartridge. More Adreno. Give me that light ammo. Laboratory outfit. I mean, it could give me something to wear around here so that everyone stops giving me such a fucking hard time over my dress. My clothing. Oh my god, I forgot how gorgeous this man was. Look at that. Oh man, it could stare into your soul. Okay. So like, not nearly as good. But it could be like what I wear around in town. It's 4 levels higher. The Spacer's Choice laboratory outfit is designed mostly to resist stains, but it might incidentally resist damage. Well, let's just put it on for now. See how that goes. What's this? Letter from Phyllis. Conrad. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. Jesus. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a signal, a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G. Well, that's a nice way to illustrate how much this company cares about these guys. Is there something in here? No, of course not. Wait. That said something about the gold teeth. I wonder if I can...
What can I do for you?
I wonder if I can tell this guy about the gold teeth. Yes! Oh my god, that's so cool. You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine. I wonder what that does. Well, let's do it.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Oh? Only if we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
Oh, excellent. 58% chance. That gives me faith. Gives me faith in his abilities. Okay, yeah, I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your graveside fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
'Cause I sneaked in there, bitch. I found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Yeah, why not? You're gonna have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature
Nice.
and an IOU.
Goodbye, good sir. Alright. We're getting shit done. What do you guys have to say?
Outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls.
You ought to know that.
Isolationist, of course.
Hey,
Hey,
staying long?
none of your fucking business, dude. Okay, Emerald Vale General Store discovered. Well, what's in here?
Yes, Mr. Thompson.
Martin
I'm fine,
Abernathy.
Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
That's promising.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Take it easy, dude. Mr. Thompson didn't send me.
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
So, well, actually, being plagued, nah. I'm just gonna get straight to the point here, bud. I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Sure. Told me everything. How long did you think you'd keep a secret like that?
Like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world.
Great.
The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be.
Of course.
Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sure that's all very tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me so I can get out of here.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
No. Depends on what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
You know? Not so fast, dude. I've got some questions.
Do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine
I
yourself?
tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
I assume there are guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Excuse me while I take a drink. What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
That's what I'm good at. I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading.
I'm sure you do.
Oh, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Yep. You just hold your horses there, bud. Anything I should know about this community
Just
center?
keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Yeah, that's what they do. Taking an awful risk trusting me, you know?
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'll leave you be. Take from you. Gourmet salt tuna fillets. Some energy cells. You're not looking at me. Give it to me. Armor parts. More gourmet salt tuna fillets. Oof. Thank you. What's in here? Some more energy cells. I imagine those are ammo for like some energy weapons or something. Nothing of interest. Bunch of toiletries. literal toilet. Alright. Now
You're making a
let's see here. Okay, so this is now a task. The long tomorrow is the Abernathy quest. Okay. Let's complete,
Fake
let's do
working
one
for
thing at a time
Abernathy.
here, boys. Alright. So the other guy... What's this? Does it tell me what the... I don't think so. What is that one? Phyllis Granger, Ludwig Miller. What do I have to do again? Okay, so I have to collect their fees still. I'm gonna go to this guy since he's, like, in the town. Saltuna Cannery. Nice. I like that there aren't any loading screens for any of the buildings in the city. It's all like its own area. Okay. Looks like he's up there. Cool place. I discovered a vending machine, huh? Oh, is it this? Oh, shit. Taste the freedom. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have high enough reputation with the associated faction, or a hack skill of 40 or higher. Nice. Adreno. How many of those do I have? 12? Wait, do you have any armor? Yes, you do. Hell yes. Okay. Now I can actually get out of this friggin' ordnance control. That's a medium armor. I kinda wanna go with like light armor, because it seems like those are what's really boosting up like stealth. Yeah. Armor of 4. That's a medium. That gives me +7 hack though. Factory stock armor plating. That's why that's so much higher, because it actually comes with a modification. I could make that a 7. Well, actually I can't. Unless... Are there any actual modifications here? Yeah, there are. Thug kit. Increases your melee and defense skills. Melee weapon skills is 5, defense skills is +10. Okay. That adds up the dodge. Chronofield. Whisper Quiet Muzzler. I have 16 of those currently, I believe. I think that's what it... Or no, I think... Is that 16 in the store, I think? Let's buy one. How do I... E. Okay, yeah, that's what's in the store. And it looks like I have 46 bits. Wait a minute. I think I remember... Isn't there, like... Weapon parts, mag pick... Those are quest things. Junk. Pocket watch. Modifications. Consumables. Here you can use junk or drop your consumables. They can be used directly to gain a variety of boosts. Emergency metal inhaler is shown at the top of the screen. It uses Adreno as fuel to heal you in an emergency and always keeps it loaded into slot 1. Increase your medical skill to unlock more drug mixing slots that can hold all types of consumables, not just Adreno. Each slot is mixed into every puff of the inhaler for a combined effect. Interesting. Your medical skill increases the duration of all these effects. So that's the benefit of doing a medical, like building up your medical skill. Now, are those like bit things that we get consumables? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think so. Okay. So, I have 46. And these are like pretty expensive. What about weapons? What is that? Sawed-off shotgun, sentry saber, telescoping staff, light machine gun. That is a heavy weapon. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just... Well, actually, I can't... Hey boy, I can't even... Can't even buy that. Never mind. Okay. Been looking around for nothing. Let's earn some money then, shall we? Well, at least get this piece of shit's money.
You the new worker?
Whoa.
Whatever.
Easy there, bud.
Make it quick, tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Tenderfoot? Is that what you're calling me? I'm guessing you're the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that.
Yeah?
Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Why are all these people killing themselves? That's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Oh, my
Suicide's a
God.
crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
So the people are property. Vandalism, huh? Did you have to clean bits off the wall or something?
First of all, that's a horrible thing to say. Secondly, yes, we did. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Ooh, boy. He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law.
The
All
law.
I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's
I wonder
gravesite
what they're all
fees,
meaning by that.
which means he was approved for burial, which
Well, I
means his
suppose we'll
papers
find
went
out
through,
eventually.
which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Alright, well, I'll let you get back to work there, bud. Let's, well, we got those fines pretty handily. Ow! That didn't do too much damage. Alright, well, one last fine to collect. Having trouble closing the distance with your melee attacks, heavy armor blocking and moving under time dilation can help. Alright. Well, there's a couple of bad things in there. Is this the... wait. Ah. It's on the other side. Great. Alright, off we go. God, this game is gorgeous. Like, that horizon just looks really pretty. Oh, and there's even... oh, okay. Edgewater Cemetery discovered. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty. So I'm not quite sure what they're going on about with the law. It seems like, oh man, I think that might be like some big thing. It's hard. I'm not good at explaining things. Hey, let's talk to this guy.
Thank the law.
Yeah,
I've
see
been
right there.
requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
Like, the referencing as if it's
You
God.
ever swung a
And
truncheon?
that's...
Let me see your rifling stance.
I'm wondering why
I
that
want
is.
to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Well, that you have fun with that, good sir. Silas sent me. You owe him your
I told
gravesite
Silas I'd pay my
fees.
dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
She sure did. Asking for a little extra to furnish the resistance with mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Nice. If your resistance needs another gun, I'm for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You really wouldn't. What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
I'm gonna go after this mechanical scout. I could use a couple of pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Good to know. Good to know. I got a question for you.
Go on.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me.
Of course.
I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Excellent. Well, you have a great day, sir. Thank you for your patronage, and I will return to you upon completing the task you have set upon me. Alright. Well, let's go tell... What's his nuts? What is his nuts? What are his nuts? Silas. Let's go tell Silas that we got all of his money. And... Something doesn't sound good over here. Oh, it's these things. There's a lot of those little buggers. I'll let them live for now. At least until I need their hides to make something, if that's ever the case. Alright, back at the bridge. We're just gonna go ahead and talk to this guy. Hey there, Silas.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
Solid point, actually. I got those fees you wanted.
Run into any trouble?
I'm all done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
You're welcome. I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something a little more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Also, Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
Agreed. He was convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Well, let me ask you about something else. Have you heard the news about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether, never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. Is there a reason you asking?
I don't understand. Are you saying everybody's forgotten about us?
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
Let's, well, I don't think I'm really gonna get much out of it. So, let's, change the subject.
Something I can do for you?
He might raise an alarm or something about us. Probably best to leave that information just us. We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
You first. I know you buried him.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
His solid gold teeth could be worth something if you pulled him out.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone.
Excellent.
Spirited away, vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
I'll keep an eye out for them, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything.
I got a question
Yeah?
for you. I should go. Nice little conversation. Oh! Level up. Alright. Well, let's do that real quick. So we got 10 points, and we just got skills this time by the looks of it. So clearly we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And, well, I kind of like the medical idea and the engineering stuff where I can do all that shit in my inventory. That'd be pretty useful. Let's see here. Let's, yeah. Yeah, I probably should. Unless, let's just like, well, we'll be like 1, 2, and 1. Okay. Apply. Accept. Excellent. Okay. Well, that was fun. Alright. Well, that's, you might have heard my timer going off there, which means it's about a little over half an hour. So, I'll be calling it there for today, gentlemen. And ladies, of course. Well, go ahead and, if you so desire, like, comment, and or subscribe. Preferably and yeah, feel free to tell me what you think about these videos that I'm making here for you guys. I appreciate any feedback you can give, and any constructive criticism is absolutely encouraged. So, alright, you guys have a wonderful time with the rest of your day or night, and I'll see you later.